In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. With His guidance we find strength, with His mercy we find hope, and with His justice we find courage to speak truth to power. Climate change, a test for humanity. Excellencies, the greatest test of our time is climate change. Pakistan contributes less than 1% of global emissions, yet we are among the top 10 most vulnerable nations. Our glaciers, the source of our rivers, are melting, and our people face droughts and floods. We have planted 1 billion trees and are working on 10 billion more, but this is not enough. The wealthy nations do not take responsibility. This is not only science. This is a moral test from Allah. Will we protect His creation, or will we destroy the earth with our arrogance? Islamophobia, misrepresentation of faith. Since 9/11, nearly 2 billion Muslims have been unfairly associated with terrorism. Islam, the religion of mercy and peace, has been distorted. Muslim women face bans on the hijab, mosques are attacked, and hate speech is normalized. Let me say it clearly. Terrorism has no religion. Violence has no faith. When the world alienates Muslims, it creates division, anger, and extremism. To build peace, we must replace ignorance with knowledge, hate with compassion, and division with respect. Kashmir, the struggle for dignity. I must raise the voice of the people of Kashmir. For decades, they have been denied their right of self-determination guaranteed by this very United Nations. They live under curfews, their leaders imprisoned, their future stolen. I ask the world, what happens when you cage millions of people for years? What happens when injustice is normalized? Injustice breeds resistance. And resistance, in a nuclear region, carries consequences for all humanity. Kashmir is not about land, it is about people, about justice, dignity, and humanity. Palestine, the wound of the Muslim Ummah. And just as I speak of Kashmir, I must speak of Palestine. For over 70 years, people of Palestine have lived under occupation, their land fragmented, their homes demolished, their children growing up in fear instead of freedom. The heart of the Muslim world bleeds when Al-Quds, the Holy Land, is desecrated. No people should be made refugees in their own homeland. The world must recognize that peace in the Middle East will only come when Palestinians are granted their fundamental rights, the right to life with dignity, freedom, and sovereignty. The solution is not endless talks or half measures. The solution is justice, a free Palestine, where Muslims, Christians, and Jews live side by side in peace. Without justice in Palestine, there can be no real peace in the world. Corruption, theft of the poor's future. Another crisis is corruption. When rulers loot their nations and hide billions abroad, they are not just stealing money, they are stealing the future of their people. They rob the sick child of medicine, the student of education, and the poor of hope. The developed world cannot talk of fairness while their banks serve as safe havens for stolen wealth. If justice is to be real, then financial accountability must be global. My brothers and sisters, the Quran tells us, Inna Allaha ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan. Surely Allah commands justice, excellence. Justice is the foundation of peace, without which there can be no stability. The cries of Kashmir and Palestine are cries of humanity. The threat of climate change is a threat to our survival. The poison of corruption and Islamophobia eats away at our future. We stand at a crossroads. Will we remain silent for the sake of wealth and power? Or will we rise for truth, justice, and peace? Let us not be remembered as leaders who watched as humanity suffered. Let us be remembered as those who had the courage to act. May Allah guide us, unite us, and bring peace to this world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.